We are a development, construction, and management company, all in the same office, under the same roof. We, with the exception of about 2 properties, we still manage everything that we've ever developed. We are in this for the long haul. It's in our best interest to manage these apartments well. We've been working and modifying our site plan as we go because we've had some issues with, there's some wetlands on the site.
Right.
We did a preliminary wetland study to help us lay out the site and everything, and it's not going to change much from what we're proposing, but we're continuing to work on it and improve it.
So what you're saying, some of your elevations and all that may evolve and change from what you submitted?
Yes, we still got some field work to do. And
Whenever that happens, you just have to make sure you follow.
I understand.
Get them
that.
back to staff so we can have stuff that's exactly what you're building.
Yes, sir, I understand that.
Well, kind of smaller towns, is that correct?
Yes, and we are primarily rural developers. Macon will be the largest urban area that we've developed in so far. But
So have you given any thought to where you are developing the area? Because it seems to be largely industrial over there. So I guess that would be my question to you. Maybe the other projects were very successful because there wasn't a lot of other apartment units, but here, what would make somebody 55 years old want to kind of live in that area?
right, several different websites that we use to pick our sites. Several different mapping programs that we overlay on top of each other to really pinpoint, target our locations. And this was actually a very good location because of its proximity to jobs, and then it's also proximity to public transit. It's very close to a bus stop. There's also new sidewalks all the way down Cavalier Drive that go left and right, but they go all the way across 475 down to the drugstores and the family center and all that's the amenities down there. It's also a health website that we use. It's a mapping software that targets this area. It's also in a good census tract. So we have looked at all of that in detail to pick this site.
I mean, we want this to work. We don't want to end up with an empty building down the road, and I'm sure you don't want to do that. One of the concerns that came out, because it's still developing and we can have some more light industrial come across the street from you and all that. Once you occupy this and you have someone applying for a light commercial project, you're going to have some resistance to that, even though they're entitled, because that's what we envision for that area to be. That's what it is. It's an industrial light commercial area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any reaction to that?
Yeah, and the key in that, I think, is what you said, light.
Right.
We don't see that as being a problem. It would be a problem if it was heavy manufacturing, producing like loud sounds or odors and stuff like that. But we don't.
So based on that, you feel comfortable that this
Yes,
would be successful?
We do. And we still do have a lot of field work to do. We'll be doing a full market survey that I wanted to get the rezoning completed before we went to the expense to do that. There's also quite a bit of engineering that we need to do.
What major issue would arise that would tell you, no, we're not going to do this after we've rezoned it to R3?
Really, the only issue that I see that us being a little bit challenging is the wetlands. But it looks to me like we can overcome that issue.